Hello everybody, and welcome back to Aurora Plays Neverwinter Nights Hordes of the Underdark. I'm your humble host Tim. In the previous session, we finally had the showdown with the Vel'Sharess, and she was betrayed by the demon Mephistopheles, who informed us that the small item that we've been using to portal ourselves into these areas was actually a piece of him, and he used that to swap places with me, imprisoning me in his realm in the Nine Hells, the 8th level, in fact. And so now, we've got to try and find this guy's true name in order to break the hold that he has over him, in order to make him let us out. We have to do it alone because we don't have a deacon with us. Awesome. Hello there, worried spirit. A sad-faced, shimmering form coalesces before you. A sad-faced, shimmering form coalesces before you. It is the spirit of a dead, banished here to Cania. If it weren't for the frost that clings to the transparent shape, you doubt you'd be able to see it at all. Yes. It's so cold out here. Always is biting, clawing cold. Stay inside if you can, or stop by a fire to warm yourself. See the ones with green sparks? Even they are barely enough. It's only a matter of time, you see. I heard one of you scream, and then a flash of light. Aye, Mephistopheles has that one now. Another soul devoured. Soon won't be any of us left except the lost. If only we could live again. Return home, but it's too cold here. I can feel it closing in. He's devouring your souls? Yes, he needs army of the dead. A distant... Okay, let's see if we can... Hello? He's devouring your souls? Yes, he has an army of the dead in the distant world of Toril. He's drawing our essence to animate them. He's devouring as many of us as it is, and still he needs more. Every one of us is in a plume of white. Is there any way to stop him doing it? One tried. She was the boldest among us. One most full of life. She confronted Mephistopheles, and in his anger he did something to her. It's only a matter of time before she joins the lost. And who are the lost? The lost souls are spirits who no longer yearn for life. They are the ones who have given up. The ice consumes them, and they are absorbed into the very essence of despair that forms the plane of Cania. Here is where the scriver etched the names of the lost into the ice, that they may be remembered. Here by the gates of Cania, but the spirits lose hope and they will never be able to return home. And who is that? I'm not really sure if it is a who or a what. In some ways it almost seems like a pet than a person, yet its former guide taught it to form simple words and pictures, so who to say? But for a long time anyone here can remember the scrivener being one to carve the names of the lost into the ice. If you look close, the ice is full of them, very deep. And that's how the city got its name. And who is he? Just another dead soul, like the rest of us. And now he's just another victim of Mephistopheles devouring. So many have been taken. So many. Alright. Well, looks like we're trying to... Okay.
That's it.
Yeah, take that, treason stone.
Yes.
Ooh, Githzerai.
Yes.
The Githzerai glares at you, bored and sullen. Yep, that sounds like a Githzerai, alright.
What do you want?
BBB, I'm a long way from home. Yes, okay, fine. Imp quarry worker. Stay clear of the quarry office. Grew's in a foul mood. Ooh. Sounds precisely where I need to go. Carved post coordinates. A berry picker.
Hello to you there.
This woman has stopped over a small bush, picking berries from it and placing them in a small pouch beside her on ice. What are you picking?
Here is a fox nettle. They got deep roots going down to the lava pools beneath the ice, and their berries store the heat. It's the only way to start a decent fire around here.
Flint and tinder doesn't work?
So, you haven't tried it?
Mage fire doesn't work?
Bah, mage fire is so unpredictable here. 1 second, it's gone the next. It's fine for burning things, but you need to cook and make camp here, so you need the Velox berries.
Alright. So, how do they work?
If you spice some wood, you just break the berries over it, and the heat will set it alight. A single berry won't get you a whole lot of warmth, though. I recommend a good 3-berry fire, if you can afford it.
Alright. Thank you. Do you know the Reaper's true name?
If I knew the Reaper's true name, wouldn't be picking berry nettles in Betor's depths, in the dim hope I won't freeze to death.
Alright. Goodbye. Oh, Hellbreath Tavern, okay. Right, what do we got here? Dimension. We'll get Zerai. Ooh, a temple, I'm guessing. Temple of the Sleeping Man. A tome. You take a surreptitious glance at the tome. It appears to be some sort of journal detailing the sleeping man's dreams. You notice a sensei returning from her meditations, turning away from the tome. You feign a sudden interest in nearby stonework. Oh, hello.
You are welcome here.
A tall, grey-skinned woman appears calm before you, her countenance somber. Muscles ripple beneath her leathery skin. As you approach, she turns to you, her eyes deep and brilliant yellow.
Greetings. Like all who struggle in this life, I knew you would come to lay your troubles at the feet of the sleeping man. How is your pilgrimage thus far?
What do you mean by pilgrimage? All who come to the sleeping man are pilgrims on a journey we call life. Like him, we travel the plains, restless for answers. Like him, we'll someday find them. Okay, tell me about the sleeping man. The First Fold Mystery Journal Update. Okay. Since you have asked, I shall answer. This is the first fold mystery of the sleeping man, so remember it well. He was a celestial planetar, a creature of good, like you and like I. He is a pilgrim traveling the plains. What's a first fold mystery? Before you can behold the sleeping man, you pilgrims must answer his fivefold mysteries. Who is he? Who is he? From where did he come? Why did he leave? And who did he seek? Right. Okay, so in order to get to the sleeping man, whoever the hell that is, I've got to solve the question. So the first part was... Oh, hang on. It's probably in my journal, yeah? Right. For this inside, we'll let you enter the temple's inner sanctum. Sleeping man, she wants you to learn and recite the fivefold mysteries of the second fold. Right, okay, cool. So we've got the Screever. Pilgrims of the Sleeping Man. Alright. Okay. How does one travel from plane to plane? At a countless ways, spells, portals, vortices, shifting banks of fog or shadow. Not all work in places either. Here in Kenya, there's only two. The Gate of Tributaries and the River Styx. Ah, where do they lead? The gate leads almost anywhere, provided the Reaper will do your bidding. The tributaries of the River Styx, however, flow only downwards to Nessus, the ninth and final layer of Betor. I've not travelled them, nor do I intend to. Alright. So tell me about the sleeping man again. Okay, so the first fold mystery is that he is a planetar. Let me just write this down. Alright, so now I have to find the other questions. Alright. Why is he travelling the planes? I've left myself. Yeah. Alright, goodbye. Cool. Can I read the book? Sleeping Man dreams more and more about his search, now tossing and turning restlessly. As I probed deeper into his thoughts, the search had... I could almost feel the biting cold suffering and he had a ring that turned the whole world dark and marked the path that compelled him ever forward. Mephistopheles had left guardians along his path, for what reason I know not why. Two of them he killed with frozen hands. He seemed to think that 3 others remained. Oh, okay. His injuries were grievous. Every step was agony, but every step brought him closer to his quest completion. Only at the end of the dream did the nature of that quest become clear. He sought the knower of places. Thus I learned the fourfold mystery of the sleeping man. He has slept more peacefully and has not dreamed of his time in the wasteland ever since. So... the Gazeri Sensei insists that we must learn, recite, da-da-da-da. I've learned 2 of the 5. So who is he? Where did he come from? Why did he leave? Who did he seek? And what was the answer? Alright. According to the sleeping man's dream, Mephistopheles left 5 guardians to block his path. The 2 weakest were defeated in his quest, and 3 remaining tricked or avoided. They have grown wiser in the eons since. However, if you intend to follow the sleeping man's footsteps, you suspect you'll have to face each of the 3 in turn. Great. Ah. Hello again.
You are welcome here.
Alright. I guess we'll just keep on trucking. A sullen pilgrim. Fierce as looking as he is, the man seems intensely bored. His down expression seems well suited to the grey pallor of his face. I seek answers for the 5-fold mysteries. Mysteries? Don't bother. I'm sure since I made them up, I'm willing to bet there isn't even a sleeping man at all. Oh, why so glum, chum? Why so perky, Berkey? You're stuck here as much as we are, freezing in the cold, huddling around campfires. What I'd give to be in limbo. Alright. And why did you come here? Sensei Divinera came to our monastery preaching about the teachings of the sleeping man. It all sounded so wonderful. We all sold our belongings to finance our pilgrimage here to Cania so we could see him. Apparently now the gates have been closed and we're trapped here, and the sensei won't even let us see the stupid sleeping man. We came here, truth be told, I don't think he exists. Alright. Do you know the trip? If I knew? Yep, alright, cool. Hang on. Coordinates. Treason. Infinity. I wonder if there's actually 5 posts and they're the 5 points of the 5-fold path. Elysium. Oh, there goes another one. Ooh. Hey, it's the Scrivener. A small dog-like creature paces back and forth before the cave entrance, whining in frustration. As you approach, it turns to you, apparently eager for help. Are you the Scrivener? The strange creature emits a sharp crackling noise that runs around in circles excitingly. It seems quite pleased that you know its name. Glancing at the cave entrance, however, it resumes its previous whining. What's the matter, buddy? Creature stops whining and seems to focus its attention on you. To your surprise, an image begins to form above its head, illuminated by a dim blue light that seems to filter through from above. Closer look, you see a woman, sheathed in ice and perfectly still. A look of utter despair marks a cold blue face, and only the merest breath escapes her frozen lips. Ah. Is she in that cave, boy? Jumping excitedly, the creature emits a series of sharp crackling noises, seeming in confirmation. Alright. What happened to her? New image begins to form. In this one, the woman is frozen statue, slowly sinking into the ice below. In time, there's nothing. Ah. Alright, so how can I help? The creature forms an image of an icy wall etched with countless names. The wall seems infinitely long, scrolling by in dizzying twists and turns to finally reveal a single blank space where a new one can be carved. The image then transforms into a series of carved rectangular stones that the creature seems to use for navigation. You can sense the creature's desire to go to one of them, but you can't determine which one. Which stone do you want me to take you to? A pair of images coalesced. The first image is that of a sturdy oak full of leaves. The second... Alright, hang on. Trees. The second image is a boy in a man's arms. So a father and son. Okay. This is a guessing game, is it? It crackles contentedly, eager to be off. It clings closely to your heels, following your lead. I don't understand. It seems unsure how to express his intent more clearly. The images showed you must provide some means of distinguishing between the different stones. You'll have to pay attention to them. Alright. Off we go then. So an oak and a tree and a father and a son. Okay. So coordinates, treason, dimension, infinity. I think I can absorb the damage. Sits around the base of the stone, dissatisfied, and waits you to move on. Alright. Alright, let's carry on then. I guess we'll just go to each of the stones in turn. Alright. Let's carry on then. Oh! Oak Father Treason! It's I just look at what I wrote there. I wrote Oak Father and Treason. It's treason. What's the other one? That's so clever. Alright. That's funny. I just wrote those things down and... The creature sniffs around and crackles excitedly. Grateful you are able to lead it to the right one. Now the creature shows you a man on his deathbed and two others standing side by side. A fourth man's leg. Okay. Now the creature shows you a man on his deathbed, then two others standing side by side, then a fourth man's legs barred between his ankle and high boots and knee-length breeches. Alright. What stone am I leading to again? A man on his deathbed and two others standing side by... Oh, I know. It's... Die Men. It's the Dying Men. Alright. Okay. Now the creature shows you a series of Traveler Resting House. Traveler Resting House, a shark cutting through the water, a close-up wrinkled face, and a cup and saucer. Steam rising from a cup and saucer. Infinity. The creature sniffs around the base and then heads towards one of the icy walls nearby. That's so clever! Content with its handiwork, the Screever stands aside as you peer into the pale blue ice. There is... It's Lady Arabeth! Is that the frozen woman? It appears weary. This task is wary now. Did you know her at all? Forms an image of a frozen woman passing by at the head of an angry crowd of spirits leading them towards the gates. The image fades. Of course. It was fucking Arabeth that was leading an army because she... Fuck. Do you feel better now? Creature seems too weary to crackle any further, but you can sense its gratitude. With plodding steps, it wanders off into the snow, leaving you alone. God. I've still got Arabeth's ring. Arabeth! I'm just so glad I've got that ring of resistance. Hello, Arabeth. I need to get those things to start a fire. Alright, hang on. I'll be back. That is awesome. That is so cool. What a way to bring the story back around right to the beginning again. Three berries to ignite a fire. The berries break open and burst energy spark forth, igniting the wood near you. The heat bonfire woman is beginning to stir. Hey there, girl. The ice melts from her face like tears, and her hair clings damply to her brow. For the first time, you realize that she's a beautiful, confused, frightened, and defiant, and she...
Oh, who are you? Why have you come here?
Arabeth, it's me, you stupid bitch.
Why can't you people just leave me alone?
I'm trying to help you.
Death to... Please, I surrender. What's done is done.
Good, now calm the fuck down.
I am Lady Arabeth de Tilmarand, betrayer of the city of Neverwinter. What is it that you want of me?
I think I know you from somewhere, lady. That's funny. I don't think I know myself anymore. I know my name, and I know the facts and details, and I know the story of my fall. I was once a paladin of Tyr. There was a plague. I loved a man. All this seems like a horrible fairy tale, like a story about someone else from long ago. Maybe that's all it was. Maybe that's how I knew it as well. I don't know. I try to forget those times. Why did you attack me? Why did you light the fire? Oh, I thought I knew you. Yes, but I was trying to be forgotten. I attacked you for your memory. Ah. You were cold, so I warmed you up. I'm a traitor. Will you trust me? I'm dead. Will you return me to life? I am hated. Will you love me? I've lost my innocence. Will you help me find it? Save your breath. There's some things you can't get back. I seek the fivefold mysteries of the sleeping man. You have saved me for a foolish question of faith. What makes you think I have the answers? Go beg the gods for your precious answer, and may they spite you as they have me. Please, my lady, you must help me. Must help, must I? I played the sensized little game. I learned her fivefold precious mysteries, and to what end? The dreams of the sleeping man are just that, dreams. They can be shattered like any other. Please tell me the answer. You want to know the mysteries of the fire? She will find you by the gates of Cana. That's your foolish answer. Make what you will. It's a shame I can't give her her ring. Do you want the truth? I must know why she wants to be forgotten. What if I told you that I don't like who I was in life, and I don't know if I like who I am now? It seems better to become one of the lost, numb even to memories. You don't want that. I do. Please just leave me be. In doing this, you're only serving Mephistopheles. He was devouring us, eating our very souls to build his army. I'll serve no army, never again. I served Tyr, I served Lord Nasher, I served Morag and her old ones. All my life I've worn their colors and waved their flags. I'll not serve Mephistopheles now after I've gambled and lost so much. So yes, I challenged him. The other spirits thought I did it for them, but they're fools. I serve only myself. But in what morality of good and evil? What of it? I have seen evil done in good men's name and nobility, in cause of good dispensed. Does it make me good? Does it make me evil? No, only cynical and jaded and weary of the world. Mephistopheles found humor in my challenging and heard me out, listening patiently until I ran out of words to speak. There, in silence, he gave voice to the one secret I have harbored within me for so long. Fenthic Moss, cleric of Tyr, hung as a traitor, the man I was about to marry. Ooh. The man I was about to marry, I've always said I loved. I never loved him, and somehow Mephistopheles knew that. You were to marry, how could you not love him? He was well-intentioned fool, but a fool nonetheless. But he was young, and a priest of the church I served. To marry him is to marry the church. It all seemed too perfect to be wrong. Mephistopheles is toying with your emotions, but why is whether or not you love him so important? Don't you see, when they hung him, I abandoned my church, my faith, my God. I led an army of evil against Neverwinter, my own city. I wrought destruction on the world and damned my soul to the hells. And to have not done that out of love, out of grief, out of righteous anger. My entire life has been a lie, a paladin of vanity, a blackguard of denial. They were equal positions coursing through my veins. Tyr chose you to be his paladin. Do you doubt his wisdom? Yes, I do. I doubt everything, even myself. Gods can make mistakes, as can devils, as can ghosts, as can mortals. How can Tyr still want me after all I've done? Well, let Tyr decide if he will take you. Let Tyr decide. You present an argument I can't refute, Firestarter. Perhaps my faith has been refined by your fire and strengthened by the ice. Very well. I shall do as you say. On this blade, on my names, both true and given, and on all the good and evil I have done in life, I commit all the days that remain to me, for better or for worse, to Tyr and to his justice. Let it be so. By the power of Grayskull! I was like, for the honor of Grayskull, sorry, for Shira, I mean.
Welcome.
Would you mind some company? Not at all. Please join me. Let us leave at once, then. We have many leagues ahead of us. Ha ha! Let's see, because I have in my bag Arabith's ring. Have your ring back, Lady Arabith. I've also got some other stuff I can give you here. I have some... I guess... the only real building around here other than the temple. Let's head to the quarry. Ugh. Gruel the quarry boss.
Click off.
Smoke rolls off the quarry boss's scaly flesh as he places a small office. Broken furnishings are shattered about. Walls bare and dented, smoldering marks on his meaty fists.
Click off. Can't you see I'm busy here? Quarry Grinder 5 just went down. Bloody incompetent filth puppets. This store is closed until I figure out what in the nine hells is going on.
Okay. I guess we will attempt to fix number 5. Quarry Grinder number 5. Oh, hello there.
Yes.
That sounds of the fiends.
Yes.
Gotta get back to work. Crew's orders. No, alright. Got you, buddy. His pale white flesh and muscular creature is scaled from countless beatings. A scorched branding mark identifies it as a prisoner of the Blood War. He seems skittish and nervous as you approach. I'm looking for Quarry Grinder number 5. The one lazy stuck in. Just look for the one with the imp in the geese. Okay. Grinder 1. Oh, hello. Lazy the... Okay. Small imp stomps against the silent quarry grinder, his arms caught within its gears. Despite this, he seems infinitely comfortable, a huge smile playing across his face, and he snores contently. I'll dismantle the grinder. Feed the imp through the grinder. No, I will dismantle it. It doesn't take long before you have the gear assembly apart. The various cogs and belts scattered on the ice before you. The imp's arm is horribly mangled, and he wakes with a start. Well, that doesn't look good, Aurora. Let's see what I can do.
My hand, I can feel my hand. Gah, oh, that hurts. Put it back in, for the love of all that is evil. Put the hand back in.
How did you get your hand stuck in the grinder?
Oh, well, do you have to remind me? I'm fine as long as I don't think about it. And as for how I got stuck, I sort of put my hand in on purpose-ish. Ouch. Oh, I think I'm gonna faint.
Alright, right. You put the hand in there on purpose. Well, yeah, it seemed like a fine idea at the time. I was really quite sick and tired of all the quarry work, you see. I thought if I stick my hand in there, I might get a moment's rest. It's quite nice, actually. Alright. You work here in the quarry? Oh, I sure do. I can't remember a day when I didn't, to be honest. It seems there's always need for more ice in the capital. Getting to think it's just a means to keep us out of trouble. Mind you. Alright, right. What's your name? I won't be telling you my true name, of course. Just call me Lazy. Alright. You know the Reaper's true name, Lazy? Well, that's a tall order. I'll have you know the Reaper's been here in Lost Souls longer than anybody, except maybe the Sleeping Man. He's the other one. Ah, fuck, alright, cool. You work here in the quarry. How'd you get his hand stuck in? Calm down, everything's gonna be okay. That's a serious wound, Aurora. Be careful what you promise. Oh, it's easy for you to say. You don't have to go back to work. Well, you can't work like that. Your arm's mangled. Wait. You're right. I can't go back to work like this. So I'd just be in the way. I'm in Genghis. Sloth has set me free. Now I can live a life of one-armed luxury. No more pickaxe. No more ice. Alright, cool. Goodbye. Yes, of course. Don't forget to put the grinder back together, mind you. I don't think crew will be pleased with the look. If it looks like that. With that, the imp flies off, rather radically nursing its shattered arm. Okay, cool. Now we'll put it back together. I successfully stick it back together. You snap the last belt into place. Quarry grinder number 5 hums into action, good as new. Alright. I guess the store's open now. Let's go say hi to our angry man.
Pike off!
Doing his best to avoid eye contact, the quarry boss tries to straighten a stack of papers on his desk. His claws get in the way, however, scattering them all over again.
I suppose you're expecting a thank you card, aren't you? Cold black pimple on a glabrazoo, now pike off!
Why are you always so foul-mouthed? Oh, it's just a devil, in his filth, Aurora. Unless you intend to do something about it, it's best to leave well enough alone.
Why you always so damn polite? Honestly, that bile you're spewing gets right under my skin and just eats away. Ugh, see that? Just thought of it and it's making me twitch.
Alright, I seek the 5-fold mysteries.
Fucking cross-lip angel lovers. Sleeping man this, sleeping man that. You pilgrims are giving me an ulcer. He's a planetar, alright? An angel in the house. Yeah, get over it, alright? I want to purchase something. I bartered the last shipment of ice with some goods from the capital. Them gith lighten the load with me too. And them loose, fooled spirits keep pawning off their heirlooms, so have a look around.
Alright. Let's... Torch seems to burn forever when you hold it aloft. Not even the cold winds of Canaan can extinguish its okay. We have ourselves a torch that will keep us warm everywhere, so that is good. Alright, so I guess we just got to go around and try and work out the other questions. Seek the 5-fold.
Sleeping man, is that the creature?
Spits a foul-smelling substance.
I may not freeze and rot again. The hells have no room for bastards like him from Elysium.
Ah, so we know where he's from. Okay. We got them all? We don't have the 3rd. We don't know why did he leave. Okay. Stores around here. Yeah, the quarry boss has the store. Reaper's true name. Alright, cool. So we just need to find the 3rd mystery. About you there?
Yes.
Nope, alright. Sleeping man is a creature spits a foul-smelling substance. Ah, yeah, just saying the same stuff. Alright.
Pike off, I'm on break.
Yes.
What are you looking at, Burke? Hello? Oh, yeah, we have this area here we haven't been in yet. Hell's Breath Tavern. Hello there, pilgrims.
Yes.
I seek the fivefold mystery. Yep, Elysium. Yep, alright, cool.
I recommend steering clear of Arden, the jester there. He's a liar and a sneak if ever there was one.
Sounds like the kind of person we need to get to know.
Hail, traveler!
An elderly man with a lopsided grin casually shuffles cards at the side table, occasionally earning the scouts of some of the more dour-faced patrons. Two horns protrude from his forehead, one slightly chipped. Trying to learn the mysteries of the fivefold sleeping man.
So, you're into the sense-sized mumbo-jumbo, are you?
Toss me a critical look. It's a matter of convenience, that's all. I suppose stranger things have been called the same. I've been around these old birds long enough not to be clueless, I reckon. I figured out the sensei's fourth-fold mystery at any rate. Yeah, goodbye. Already know the fourth one. What else we got here? Ooh. The tavern keeper's a dragon? How awesome is that? You feel somewhat unnerved beneath the dragon's malevolent gaze. Only in outer planes, you surmise, would such a creature choose to be a tavern keeper. Can I get you something? It growls, the quarter's mighty maw curling up. Oh, you got a store, eh? Awesome. We got potion of death armor, serious wound, iron guts, spirits, wine, and ale. I'll have an ale, thank you. I shall drink the ale. Oh, much better. I seek the fivefold mysteries of the sleeping man. The dragon's warm breath smells like rotting carcasses. You think you can see someone's limb caught between his teeth. Sleeping, you say? Passed out? More like it. Tell me about your patrons. You spy a cold glint in the tavern keeper's eye. Gruel, I have an arrangement regarding the off-duty quarry workers. So here's where they spend their coins. Some of the spirits come here too, devil knows why. As for them Gezzerai, they're new here and nothing but trouble, nursing their swill like it's all they have left in life. That winged fellow with them, though, he drinks it hard and fast. I just hope he's good for the money. Hear the Reaper's true name? I know how to run a tavern, hunt for my supper, and make fine swill. The rest to leave the bucks like you. Now, where's... Yeah, you wanting a drink or not? I need to return to my... Yes, give it up, Burke. Pull up a chair and have a drink. Yeah, you're here to stay. Alright. Ooh, there's a smith. Ah.
Well met.
Oh! What are you doing here? I was killed during the siege. Oh, no. Not sure why I ended up here. Maybe the 8th Hell just needed a good weaponsmith. It's not so bad. I've been able to rebuild my forge, drawing heat down here below the ice. I've already created enough items to restock my inventory, and while business is slow, it's better than nothing. The clientele are a bit different, devils and Gezzerai instead of drow, but other than that, the more things change, the more they stay the same. At the heart of it, I'm still upgrading weapons. Let's see your inventory, my friend. Alright.
Yes.
He had plans to wake the sleeping man until the sensei put a stop to him. I don't know the details, but he's not making himself any friends. The hell's bad enough without a comedian. How did he plan to wake the sleeping man? Ask him. I want no part of it. Oh, and I don't recommend trusting him any farther than you can throw him, specifically where money is concerned. My gold paid for more than his tavern feel, I care to admit. Alright. So he was planning on waking the sleeping man. Maybe he does know something? But again, he's a liar, so...
Hail, traveler!
So about your plans to wake the sleeping man.
The one that blows with the winds of pandemonium? Aye, what of it?
Tell me about this trumpet. Ah, an old bard gathers few trinkets along the way. There's an instrument maker in Sigil whose trumpets are fashioned from small portals to the plane of pandemonium. Put your lips and blow. And all the howling winds in the mad place blow with you. I was planning to lean up close right to his ear. Nothing is deep. Can I borrow it? Something is. Nothing is free, Burke. But it doesn't look like I'll be using it. Not with the sensei watching me like a hawk. There's always a catch, Aurora, at least with old Arden here. For a price of a little entertainment, I'll be willing to let you keep the blasted thing. Alright. Just tell me the rules. I'm going to teach you a little card trick. I'll let you shuffle the deck, and then I'm going to draw a card. You can ask 5 yes or no questions about the card, and then you have to guess what it is. Oh, great. Aces are low, kings are high. There's no joker, but there's me. Understood? Let's do it. Ooh.
A few moments later.
Screw it. Alright. You're going down. Screw you. Alright. Problem solved. So what am I trying to work out now? The third. Why did he leave? Yeah, he came from Elysium, but why did he leave Elysium?
Hello to you there.
The winged chap in the tavern, you know him? Who was swift? He had plans to wake the sleeping man until the sensei put a stop to him. Goodbye. Alright. Ice crystals protrude from the glacial floor, dark and swelling. I'll peer into the crystal. Ooh. Oh dear. That's concerning. Actually, you know, it'd be interesting. Can we talk to the Reaper? Maybe the Reaper knows the third answer. Dickhead, I got a question for you.
Hail the dead. How may I serve you?
I seek the fivefold mysteries of the sleeping man. The sleeping man was wise and old. He passed through the gates of Cania when they were first formed, long before time of my creation. It has been many ages since I saw him last, yet I suspect he remains there even asleep, waiting Yes, what's he waiting for? Carved about the dais where he sleeps, were once the words, "She will find you by the gates of Cania," and thus he waits for her. Alright, and who is she? Death, or a maiden fair, who can say? The words are there in answers, so he left to find her. What are my companions? Where are they? Motherfucker, Deacon's dead? Oh, I'm so angry now. Ah, you can summon forth Deacon? Consent is given. His spirit travels the gates now, hurling towards us. Fresh. His flesh is now forming. Your companion returns to you. Deacon suddenly appears. There you is, boss! Deacon keeps telling... there you is, boss. Deacon keeps telling angels that he's got lots to do. He's not staying up there. But they don't believe him. Deacon be right all along, just like Deacon says. Stupid angel. He looks around a bit. Are we in hell, boss? Ooh, this place needs a good cleaning, maybe.
Yes, little one. Aurora Borealis has requested your presence here in the hells. Now, Sojourner, is there anyone else you wish to summon?
Can't think of anyone else.
How may I serve you, Sojourner?
Alright.
Yes? What is it?
Oh, sorry, 1 second. Oh, I've got 2 companions now! That's awesome! Hey, Deacon. Come on. So he left to find a woman. That's what it sounds like.
What do you want?
Yes.
Have you been here long? Sullen glare. Seek answer to the 5-fold mysteries. Don't bother. What do you mean? Ah. Not until we learn the 5-fold mysteries, he says. Well, I figured out the 3rd one. It reads like a 3-penny fantasy novel. Just a sort of romantic notion. Romantic. Why did he leave? Because his heart had known no love. Utter rubbish. She created this sleeping man out of the whole cloth. And what's worse, she became hopelessly smitten with this character she created. Alright. Awesome. There we go. So I had to speak to the... hooded guy inside the Reaper thing in order to get the trigger. Awesome. Alright. Hello.
You are welcome here.
Alright.
Journey.
Oh, hang on. Let's just go through this properly so you can actually hear this bit. Yeah,
You are welcome here. Very
Okay.
well. Let us see if you are ready. Answer me, pilgrim. Who is the sleeping man?
A celestial planetar, creature of good.
Yes, his is a pure soul with no trace of pride or vice or vengeance. In following him, we take on his beneficence. Now answer me, pilgrim. From where did he come?
He hails from the blessed fields of Elysium.
That he does. Elysium is a place of beauty and peace and perfection. Yet he turned his back on it and never returned, choosing instead to roam the plains. So answer me, pilgrim. Why did he leave?
His heart had known no love.
He knew that without passion we are nothing, and thus he journeyed many years in search of his true love. His journey brought him here, to the frozen wastes of Cania. Answer me, pilgrim. Who did he seek?
The knower of places.
The Knowers ruled this plane before the Beta Zoo claimed it as their hell. In his wisdom, the sleeping man asked simply where his true love would be found. Tell me, pilgrim, what was the answer?
At the gates of Cana.
So he returned here, to the gates, content in the knowledge that she would find him. Weary from his journeys, he fell asleep. That was all long, long ago, but still he waits here, dreaming of his true love. You have mastered the fivefold mysteries of the sleeping man, pilgrim. When you enter his chambers, wear this crystal around your neck. It will help you see his dreams.
Thank you. The Sensei's amulet. All right. So this way. Ooh.
Excuse me, but before we go any further...
Yes, Erebus?
Do you feel it? The sleeping man. He exudes goodness. It's like being young again. Like being back in the temple in Neverwinter. Like being alive. You can feel it, can't you?
Sure. There's happiness here. And the sadness too. Happiness because his love is coming to him, and sadness because she's not here yet. That's how hope works, I think. The two mingle. It's good to see you happy. It's good to be happy. I wasn't sure if I ever would be again. And to think that there was a time I took it for granted, Aurora. At any rate, let's do what we came here to do, yes? Alright. Words warm with age have been carved into the days of the sleeping man. She will meet you by the gates of Cana. And you read in the room's green glow. The amulet around your neck begins to hum as you approach. I'll focus thoughts upon the crystal. I will continue to do it. It's too cold. And the world too heavy upon you. Find yourself able to concentrate. The amulet soon gives up in disgust. Like you can barely discern the slow rise and fall of his well-muscled torso. Can I make this room any warmer? Alright, I guess we gotta wake him up then. I will use the trumpet of pandemonium. Bring the trumpet to your lips and blow. From the barest of moments it seems that the multiverse itself has fallen silent. Then with a rippling terror sound comes the screaming winds of pandemonium.
Maybe Deacon doesn't want that trumpet after all.
The trumpet is sucking all the breath from your lungs. You try to stop blowing, but you can't. Just when you're about to black out, the shrieking fades, and before you, the sleeping man stirs and wakes.
No! No one disturb!
I didn't really want her dead.
Yes?
He squints into a dim green light. His eye is not yet accustomed to the waking world.
It appears you made short enough work of your attacker. Have you any idea who she might have been?
That was the sensei. She runs the temple here. You tell the truth, I see, but what god did she worship, and what is the temple she spoke of? Am I still at the gates? Yeah, she worshipped you, actually. Me? I can sense the truth of it, but the very notion, it's horrible. Did she not see the heresy in it? You are right to do away with her before such notions spread. Oh, good, okay, at least he's okay with that. I swear it was if I felt a trumpet blast that summoned from some planar depths to the attack. It would seem to me that you risk much to sound the blast. Why? Well, I ran out of options that needed to wake you up. You have run out of options, so you come to me. Here I am, an angel in the depths of Cania, sleeping away the years as I wait for thy one true love, and you think that I have options? I don't know how to help you. All I know is that I'm waiting for my one true love. Have you seen her? Your one true love. Yes, everyone must have one, even a fool such as I, and I have searched for her all my long, long life. I have it on good authority that she will find me here, and so I wait for her. So tell me, is she here? No, but I have some requests to make of you. Very well, if I can wait for her this long, there's no harm in waiting longer. What is it that you ask of me? Do you know the Reaper's true name? I've never heard of this Reaper whom you speak, but as for true names, I have learned a little, somewhat. Somewhere between too much and not enough, it always seemed. Aye, that is the sole portion of my quest that I was unable to complete. Somewhere, banished to the furthest place of Cana, a creature called the Knower of Names. What sort of creature has a name like that? The Knower, or ancient Betorians, were creatures of great wisdom and equal innocence. Frozen Cania was their home for long before the devils laid claim to their endless blood war against the demons. So why were you unable to complete your quest? I faced a choice, a place where I was granted only a single question, a single answer. Do I gamble everything and learn my true love's identity with no guarantee of ever finding her? Or do I play it safe and learn where she might find me, knowing then, at least, that we shall have the fortune to gaze upon each other's face, unrecognized but still in love? I chose the latter. Alright. Why was she banished anyway? Because names are power, disguised as one Betorian, Morkaloth Mephistopheles led a rebellion against his own forces to reveal those who his lover, the Knower of Names, had said would betray him. In the end, he banished 11 of his generals and her as well, as he feared that others might use her against him. He sent her away and bid all the hells forget her. Names are power here, and weakness too. How do I find this Knower of Names? Mephistopheles imprisoned her in the furthest wastes of Cania, but the wastes are vast, and I know not where her prison lies, but there is one who does, and I have relied upon her services once before. The way there is dangerous, however. The distance is long, and the winds are deadly. What is more, Mephistopheles left 5 guardians to bar the way. 2 lie dead by my hand, but 3 yet remain. That said, I know a ring that will reveal the path that leads to the Knower of Places. She will answer only one question. It is vital you ask her where you will find the Knower of Names. All right. And who's the Knower of Places? One of the few knowers who still remains. So much has been lost in this foolish blood war. But she is safe, making her home in a place where even the devils will not find her. And why will she only answer one question? Oh, she will answer more if you ask them right. But as for her domain of knowledge, all the wearers of things, she will only answer one. I never asked her why, but it is true all the same. Alright. So what's in this for me? Well, you get to learn the name of my one true love, and there's nothing more valuable in the world. Alright, tell me of this ring. It is a puzzle ring fashioned for me by a Modron from the plane of Mechanus. It operates by virtue of hope. Long ago, there was an answer I hoped to find, and the ring forged a path and led me to it. Alright, show me the ring. Before I slept, I built a vault to keep the ring's 3 pieces safe. Here, let me summon forth the gate. Oh, and forgive the guardians. It was late, and I was tired. Alright. What are you talking about? Yes, Clockwork Nirvana of Mechanus. It is a paradise of sorts. For some, in the plane, there's a city called Regulus, and it is the home of mechanical creatures called Modrons. They come in many shapes and sizes, some of them cubes, others dodecahedrons, and one who fashioned my ring was an outcast, crippled Taurus, grizzled and old, full of skill. Alright. How can I operate by virtue of hope? Well, how can it not? It was we who shape our possessions, not our possession to in the end shape us, though dim may be its light, hope is everything, even in the ice of Kenya. Alright. What do you mean by it's a puzzle ring? It was an angel's... It was an angel descending in the depths of the 9 hells. If I was captured and the ring fell into the devil's hands, it would lead them to the knower of places, and I didn't dare endanger her like that. Oh, Deacon should do that with his lute, boss. Oh, you don't want no devils playing it, then they might break the string. The ring is fashioned in 3 separate pieces. They fit together in only one way. If I was captured, I could collapse it, and they would never know the better. Alright. Back to other questions. Alright. Okay, cool. Alright. So we're going to go through here and find the ring. And then we're going to go find the knower of names. Fuck me. Alright, so that's where we're going to leave today's session, with that convoluted nonsense. I'm so happy that I finally got Deacon back, and we've finally met up with the lovely Lady Arabeth. So in the next session, we're going to be going into this pocket dimension and recovering this ring. But for now, thank you all very much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. I have been your humble host, Tim. And be sure to come back for the next session of Aurora Plays Neverwinter Nights, Hordes of the Underdark. Bye!